Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Italian, and welcome back to Willy Morgan, the Curse of Bone Town. This is Act 14 when we last left off. We got into the cave. We found what I'm assuming to be the secret place where Captain Kidd hid his treasure.
It can't be. The hull outline, the colors on the bulkheads, a red nightmare sailed on the sea. Its slender shape induced all to stop and admire it. The historian Jean de Leon described the adventure galley this way. This is it. The adventure galley. Kidd's ship.
Wow. Bet you the treasure's inside.
It's an amazing ship, and its preservation is practically perfect. I wonder how many secrets it still hides after all this time.
How'd they get it in here?
The famous adventure galley. Rumors say that Kidd launched raids in all the seas, and that the adventure galley was the richest pirate ship around. It's an amazing ship. I wonder how many...
Who dares?
But, who said that?
Who dares board my ship without permission?
Who's talking? Are you a ghost? Show yourself.
How dare you give orders to me? Only I can give orders.
It can't be. I can't believe this. My God. Dad? Dad, is that really you?
I have no sons. I'm the adventure galley's captain. My name is only whispered in both the old and new worlds. Some people call me the Scourge of the Seas. I'm William Kidd. Who are you?
Obviously, when he fell down the cliff, he hit his head, and coming onto the ship, he became under the delusion that he was William Kidd. Huh.
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Willy.
What tone is this? Boy, remember who you're talking to. I'm Kidd.
What happened to you? You're not Kidd. You're Henry. Henry Morgan.
Don't you ever mention that name in my presence. Morgan and Blackbeard are the reason my crew and I are here. If it wasn't for their betrayal, right now we'd be the masters of Tortuga. Instead, Morgan and Blackbeard mutinied, hired their own crew and attacked us. But nobody can take possession of William Kidd's treasure. Remember well these two names, because they're the worst enemies of Kidd's crew. Morgan and Blackbeard. What I wouldn't give to meet you face to face. And now, speak plainly, for what reason are you here?
Clearly delusional.
Dad, Captain, I'm the new deckhand you were waiting for.
It's about time. You have permission to board and immediately get to work. The bridge needs a clean sweep. Ask the quartermaster to give you everything you need to make the ship shine. I'm going back to my cabin now. I have to plot the route for our next destination. Tortuga is waiting for us.
What's happening here? How could Dad still be alive? Why doesn't he recognize me? I better get on the galley right now. I have to get my dad back home.
He fell off a cliff. He probably smacked his head.
The ship is completely deserted. I guess Dad, or Kidd as he now considers himself, is in his cabin to the stern of the ship. It's one of the galley's cannons. It's an old cannon. It will be more than 300 years old, at least as old as the adventure galley.
What's happening now? I hope it's something important.
Captain, can you tell me your story?
Is this the reason you embarked?
I hoped to understand how you ended up here, Dad.
I have no time to get angry now. Go back to your duties. You can hear my story from the other members of the crew.
Sorry, Captain. I'll leave you to your business.
Good. Go back to your duties, deckhand.
Okay, so that's the cabin. Good to know. A mannequin.
It's a wooden mannequin. According to a chronicle of the period, these wooden mannequins were used to make the crew size appear larger. The fear factor and the number of armed men visible was usually enough to win a battle without even fighting. Somebody carved the name they gave to this mannequin in the wood. Jimbo.
Ah. That's interesting. I actually didn't know that.
I can see the cave in which the ship is docked. It's a relatively new cannon. Probably after the last battle, Kid replaced the cannons that weren't working anymore.
Oh, a sword.
This old sword could come in handy. Maybe I can learn how to handle it. If I'm not mistaken, near my house they just opened a school. The Sword Master. That should guarantee success.
I wouldn't count on it.
Yuck. The hilt is all sticky. Time must have corroded the handle's material. When it was opened, the cannon could shoot. It's one of the oldest cannons on the ship. It has probably never been replaced. You can tell by the notches engraved on it. Every notch shows a battle in which it was shot. 8 notches, so 8 battles. An interesting tidbit of information. I guess it's still armed and ready to fire. It's locked. If, as I suppose, this is the door to the hold, they have surely reinforced it. I obviously need the key to enter. I could ask the captain if he knows where I can find it. It has lots of uses, but not this one.
I guess it's not good enough. Okay. Here we are.
Some boards became ruined over time, creating a crack that shows the cabin below. It should be the captain's cabin.
You know, given how long he's been here for 10 years, shouldn't his hair be long?
It looks like a voodoo doll. Some prankster guest of Kid must have left it here after his stay. Better not touch it. I wouldn't want its curse to remain active on some descendant of the represented person. These are books on dressmaking in the 1600s. Evidently, Kid cared about being up to date on the evolution of European costumes. Or some guest left them during his holiday on the Adventure Galley. It doesn't strike me as the best time to start reading treatises on 17th century fashion. Clothes from the end of the 1600s. Their fabrics are very fine. The guests of this room were treated with a certain care. Some well-preserved clothes. An old 3-cornered hat. I think it belonged to some captain, or someone from the upper class anyway.
Clearly we're playing dress up at some point.
I have to find a better use for them. I'd only risk ruining it this way.
Okay. I think we're at the point where we gotta talk to him. Because either you go to the door or you look at that crack, and I'm not quite sure what I can do for the crack.
What's happening now?
Okay.
There are rats inside the magazine.
That's the reason you've been brought on, deckhand. Try to earn your daily rations. Anything else?
Someone stole the last barrel of grog.
What? This is really serious. But the quartermaster can take care of it. Anyway, no less than 100 lashes with the cat o' nine tails for the guilty party. Stealing the grog, the nerve. Anything else?
I'll need the key to access the hold.
You still aren't an official member of the crew. You must earn this honor. Every new member must get to know the ship and gain the trust of the rest of the crew.
I think I already saw everything and talked with everyone.
Let's see if this is true of you. Answer these 3 simple questions. First, name at least one member of the crew, except the captain, that you met on board.
Jimbo.
Second question. According to which code have the rules of life on board been drafted?
Grog and other delights?
Third and last question. How many battles have we faced until today?
8.
I'm sorry, you're not ready yet. The answers are all around you.
Sorry, Captain. I'll leave you to your business.
Good. Go back to your duties, deckhand.
So, by what? How are they recruited? That's the thing I don't know. And I know I was right for 2 of them, so I know it's that one I was wrong with. So how are the kid pirates recruited? Let's look in here.
They look like nautical charts, probably routes of the adventure galley. Life on the Seas, Rules and Tasks on Board a Ship, by William Kidd. It seems Kidd was writing a treatise. Interesting. Don Quixote de la Mancha. It's one of the first editions.
Ah, so that's what this is for.
Dad looks busy. He completely got into the role.
Okay, so anyway, I now have the answer. So that's what that crack was for.
What's happening now?
I'll need the key.
You still every new...
I think I all...
Let's see if this... First, name at least...
Jimbo.
Second question.
Life on the Seas, by Kidd.
Third and last question.
8.
Well done. You have the honor of becoming one of Kidd's pirates. Among us, there's a pact of mutual friendship and loyalty. You deserve the key to access the hold.
Thanks, Captain. I'm honored to be part of your crew. Sorry, Captain. I'll leave you to your business.
Good. Go back to your duties, deckhand.
Okay, down we go.
Perfect. Wow! The legends were true. This is the result of years of piracy in all the seas of the world. A golden mask. It seems of European origin. It's a mask. It doesn't seem to come from the Americas. I think it's the loot plundered from the assault on some ship coming from Europe.
Don't know why we need that, but okay.
Crates and coffers. They will surely be full of jewels and gold. They will surely be full of doubloons or jewels. But now I have other priorities. Coins and jewels of various kinds. There are also vases with sublime finishes. The temptation to examine or take some of those coins is strong, but Dad takes precedence over everything. First, I have to take care of him, and then together we'll study the galley and its treasure. Coffee beans. Kidd and his crew knew their value very well.
They're probably no good at this point.
I'm not interested in taking these coffee beans. I'm already wide awake, especially after finding my dad. Doubloons and other coins. Surely the bounty from a raid of some ship headed from the Americas to Europe. They all have to be dated and cataloged, even if I'd like to dive into it, like in the comic books. It probably contains vanilla or cardamom. They were worth a lot of money on the European market. It surely contained some spices. They were very precious goods. I don't need it now.
Okay. So the only thing I grabbed from here was the mask. What do I need the mask for?
It won't be useful like this. It's not helpful to me like this.
Huh.
I have to find a better... I'd only risk... I don't think that...
Okay. I'm not quite sure.
Here it's written that Dr. Alfred Every gave a few artifacts. I'm curious to know what those are. Surely Steve could...
Right, we never got to talk to him. Guarantee you next time we Oh. Can we?
I can't move now.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought maybe we could grab some of that stuff. That's what probably happened. He got exposed to the mushrooms. Get over here. Look at the mushrooms again and realize that's probably what's wrong with your father. He got exposed to them.
It's a colony of Mexicans. They're extremely according to some recent studies, they also have an extremely high calorific value.
That's it. He was stuck here, and I was wondering what he was eating for food for the last 10 years. That's the problem.
I'd rather not touch them. This species of mushroom is extremely dangerous. The Mexican psilocybe, even if taken in small doses, causes addiction and induces hallucinations and trance states.
So that's what's wrong with your dad. He didn't hit his head. He got exposed to the mushrooms, either by drinking the water or eating them because he had nothing else to eat.
I don't need it here. I'd only risk ruining it this way. It won't be useful like this.
I guarantee you that that cup of water that he's drinking is either spiked with spores or he's actually got mushroom pieces in it. Okay. I don't know what to do, but figuring that out is going to have to wait till next time. Because this is Curtain Call. If you enjoyed the show, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload a new video. Until then, that's it for me. Bye-bye.